Hey, what's up everybody out there in YouTube land? This is Madu off of dominusper.com. That's DOMINUSVIR.com. Come check it out for all you masterminds out there. Again, for you guys who don't know, I am the raider of Lost Arks out there. And with that said, I'm going to give you guys another gem. For all you newcomers, I've been doing a 30-day fast. And basically, this video, I'll be explaining how to put together a smoothie concoction. So that way, the fast isn't so detrimental for people, especially if you guys are starting this out for the first time. For those of you guys who have been doing the fast with me, I'm sure what you've been experiencing with the coconut water and everything when you're putting in the Bladder Wracks and the sea moss is that powder usually it clumps up and it kind of makes it a little bit harder to not really digest, but the texture of it in your mouth is not really pleasant. So for those of you guys who have like a Ninja like I do, or just a blender in general, just we're gonna put together a smoothie, and this is how we're gonna do it. So first ingredients, excuse me, that we're gonna need is the Bladder Wracks powder, right? You guys can see that. Irish sea moss, right? This is Calaguala. I don't know if you guys can see that. I got this from a place called Neutral Cargo, pretty good place. And Moringa powder, right? And I ran out of this other ingredient, but it's usually Shilajit, and I will show you guys the container just in case by this company called Ogio. But Shilajit, I don't know if there's a, there you go, Shilajit, right? I don't have any of this right now, but usually I would put this in this concoction. And most of these ingredients I got from like basically herbal, this place called Herb Bars, just a place where you get general herbs and things of that nature. But yeah, let's put this smoothie together and see how it comes out. First thing you want to do is try to find some type of source of organic fruits, produce, or however you want to make your smoothie. So whatever you're going to choose for your base for a smoothie, you're just adding these powders. So if you need like recipes for smoothies, there's other information out there on Google. That's what our information age is about. Google it. This is just organic frozen berries. So I'm going to take my container. Get about maybe half to 3/4 of the whole thing full of fruit if you can. And now what we're going to do, we're going to start adding the powders. So first I usually do the Moringa powder because this gives us most of the energy that we're going to need all day. It I think has like 10 times the amount of calcium, 3 times the amount of, 10 times the amount of vitamin C, 3 times the amount of calcium or something like that. Look it up. The numbers are kind of crazy. I might be just undershooting it, but Moringa's a powerhouse. A lot of people in poor countries usually, like, if they don't have enough food, they'll eat, like, the plants and the leaves and, like, the vines and stuff off of the Moringa plant. So, very powerful plant to check out. So, the Bladder Wracks. This is 1/2 of the mineral source. Put like maybe about 1/3 teaspoon. Oh, by the way, the Moringa, I put like usually a full teaspoon since we're doing this fast. But for you guys who are not used to the Moringa, it could probably activate some stuff that you have lodged up in there, and you'll have a day on the toilet. So just be very careful. I would do like a hearty 1/3 to full teaspoon, and then once you get used to it, then it becomes food for your body. And you get the rest. So now we're going to do the Calaguala, and the Calaguala actually is a new neuromodulator, or basically what it does is regulates your nervous system. And so for those guys, if you guys who suffer from allergies and everything, it's awesome. It also promotes genius thinking, whole brain thinking, because it creates dendrites from one side of your brain to the other. Look that up as well. All right, so Moringa's in there, the Bladder Wracks is in there, the sea moss is in there, the Calaguala is also in there. So now the next thing that I usually do, and again, I would usually put the Shilajit in here. If you're going to do the Shilajit, put like 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon. It's really strong, so just do your research and see what's the recommended dose depending on your weight, size, and all that type of stuff. So I also, with this one, I like using orange juice. And this is a Simply Orange, is one brand that I usually like to use because it is very organic for the most part. And this is what it's all about, just trying to streamline it and keep it clean, right? So let's put this in here. Right, so we got that, and now I add some water, which you guys can't see, but I have a Pro Pure filter, which basically defluoridates my water. And yeah, let's get this sucker rolling. 3, 2, 3. Thank you guys for holding. And voila, you got your smoothie. Usually can use this at the beginning of in the morning. I usually like to make it in the morning, but you can do it in the morning, you can do it at night, just whenever. So yeah, that's it basically. Again, thanks to you guys for coming and checking me out on dominaspur.com, or if you check me out on my page, youtube.com. I appreciate it. Again, just keep checking in with us day to day. I'm going on a 30-day challenge. This is the beginning of day 2. So yeah, again, Mr. Madu, I'll check you guys later. Have a great one out there in YouTube land.